This is one of those things that I think there's not really an explanation for, but it's something that shows you that when the mind is trained in a certain way, that reality, no matter how much you see of reality, never quite replaces whatever has been imprinted in your mind. If it's imprinted, with enough force or enough I don't know what word to use, but let's just say it's there significantly, and it's hard to shake. It's something that you just instantly think to yourself. Um, so here's the question, and I want you out there, you the viewer, um, I want you to answer this question without giving it a second thought. Just answer it the first answer that comes to mind. You know what your mind tells you the first time. Don't try to wonder. Am I being tricked here? Because yes, you are. That's the whole point of this is to become aware of the trick. So the question is, what color is a yield sign? You live in the United States, which most of the people watching this video probably do. Maybe some of you don't. I can't speak to those who are outside the United States. But if you live in the United States and you think of a yield sign, what color is the yield sign? All right. Have you answered the question in your mind? Now, if you're like me, the first time I heard that question, you said yellow. Your answer was yellow and black. Mostly yellow with a black outline. That's what you see when you think of a yield sign. But let me show you what a yield sign has looked like all your entire life. Probably. Ever since 1973. This is a yield sign. It's a little bit far away, but you can still make out. The color is not yellow and black, yellow with a black outline, but red with a white outline. That's what a yield sign looks like, and black lettering. A yield sign has never been yellow for likely your whole lifetime. Not since 1973 have yield signs in the United States been yellow. But for some reason, when we think of a yield sign, we imagine yellow. We picture a yellow sign looking exactly the way I just described it. And I bet you're still seeing that yield sign in your mind, in your mind's eye. For some reason, it's still there. It's still there in our mind's eye. And it remains there no matter how many signs like this one over here, not to make anybody motion sick if I haven't already. No matter how many real yield signs you see, you still continue to think of yield as yellow, as being a yellow sign. Now, whether that, why is that the case? I don't know. The yield sign did used to be yellow, and somehow, but it was changed, and it's been changed for a while now, but somehow it still registers as yellow to our minds. And is that because we think of because a stop sign is red, And so therefore we can't think that a yield sign would also be red. We would think of a yield sign kind of being like a yellow light. This is my best guess. But why the black lettering, I don't know. Well, except that black lettering stands out in yellow better than white lettering does. I don't know the answer. It's one of those mysteries. Now maybe you answered this, you watched this video and your answer was always red, and you've never pictured the yield sign as yellow. I think if you answer that way, that you are in the minority. I will be so bold as to say that. But every experiment needs a control group, so there you go. Anyway, interested to hear what anybody has to say.